Hey guys, just wanted to send you a quick little video message to let you know a couple of things about the remainder of this week. Because of the cancellation of school, thanks to Hurricane Laura, your assignments for this week are going to have the due dates extended because I do not know what kind of circumstances you're going to find yourself in with the coming of this hurricane. Some of you may not be affected at all, and some of you may need to evacuate. I don't know what's going to happen. So I don't want you to stress about turning in your assignments for this week on time. Just get them in whenever you can. If that's next week, some point, just let me know. The best thing that you can do is send me an email or write a private comment and just say, hey, Miss Ika, I have to evacuate. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this by Friday. And I will, as long as it's not, after like a crazy time at night, I'll answer you back as quickly as possible. If it is at night, then I will probably answer you back the next day. So just continue working on your assignments, work on your whatever you have assigned to you depending on your level of art, and turn it in whenever you can. I am not going to stress about whether or not you turned it in on Friday, especially if you are not even at home because you've been displaced for one reason or another. So second thing is all of the Google Meets that I told you I was going to have the rest of this week are going to be canceled. So there will be no meetings scheduled for 1 p.m. any of the rest of the days this week. So tomorrow through Friday, no Google Meets. We'll try again whenever we end up back in school. So, and then with this new format that we're doing here, I have been discovering issues, and a lot of you have been really great about emailing me, commenting if you're having an issue, and I've been trying to get back to you as quickly as possible and help you figure it out. So with the watching the video and responding and then replying to your classmates, I was under the impression yesterday that only I was able to see your responses. So I told classes in person, and I left a class comment on Google Classroom for you to put your comment in the general class comment section as well. I found out today that you can see your classmates' responses, but only after you post your own response. So when you're looking at the question and you're reading it and you watch the video, and in the top right corner where it says student answer, and you type in your answer, and once you turn it in and submit it, then you should be able to see a tab that says like class comments or class responses. If you click over to that tab, then you should be able to see every person who's answered the question to that point, and you should be able to reply to them. I double checked. I looked at a student's account today who has answered, and he showed me that he was able to click over and see everybody's response. So if you can't see your classmates' responses, it could be because you haven't answered the question yet. And the reason for that is so that way you don't skip watching the video and then just go look at your classmates' responses and try to formulate a response based on that, okay? So if you have trouble figuring it out, this week is, crazy. It's all new. Everybody's doing new stuff. So if it doesn't work, at the very least, you need to answer the question with your own response. If you are unable to respond to your classmates' comments because you can't find them, or because we got too complicated, don't stress. Just at least answer the question so that way I see your thoughts about the video. And I've been seeing some really great responses, and I think you guys have really enjoyed the video and maybe looked at being an artist and being in art a little bit different in the way, that you can be successful. So just make sure that you at least get your own response. And if you have trouble figuring out how to respond to your classmates, don't stress, don't worry about it. You know, it's all new, and now we know for next week. So keep an eye out for next week's assignments. Usually I'll post them on Sundays because that's easier for me. Okay, so real quick before I go, I want to answer any questions that I got on the remote learner attendance spreadsheet. Okay, I had to turn you around so I could look at my computer. So the only questions that I seem to have gotten today have to do with Google Docs or something not working. And to that I say, if something isn't working, just reach out to your teacher and let them know. Like I've said multiple times, we are all new at this. We are all trying to figure it out. So don't stress. Just as long as you stay in communication with your teachers that you're having issues, they shouldn't be unreasonable and they should work with you. And if they don't, then tell me about it and I'll go have a conversation with them, okay? But the fact of the matter is that this is all new and crazy. So if something doesn't work that you're supposed to do, just reach out to your teacher and let them know. And like you've done such a good job with me, if you have issues and if I can help, I definitely will. So I am really loving all of the interesting facts that you guys are posting. And a lot of you that like to sleep, which I understand. I also like to sleep. But unfortunately, I have a 9-month-old who he's doing better about sleeping, but he still wakes up once in the middle of the night and then sometimes wants to rock and roll early on the weekends. So just know I am just as tired as you are, if not more tired, because I don't get to stay home and sleep in and then do my work. So I guess I'll tell you one interesting fact about myself that some of you know and some of you may not know is that in 2014 I was on the game show Wheel of Fortune and I won. So to answer your follow-up questions that you might have about that, I won a trip to the Bahamas and about $13,500 cash. After taxes, it was more like $11,000 cash. And also a nice camera that we took on vacation. So we actually did go to the Bahamas for a week. It was me and Coach Saika. And actually we had just gotten married and then that was our honeymoon. So we went to the Bahamas and it was there that I learned how to scuba dive and I loved it so much I became certified. So I'm also a certified scuba diver because I love to scuba dive. And I love to dance and I love karaoke, but you guys already know that about me. And so another fun fact, I guess, would be that when I was in high school and college, the big thing was Nintendo 64. And I used to hold the record in Mario Kart amongst all my friends and all of anybody in my my college that I went to who would come over to play. I dominated everybody. I was always in first. And I always liked to use Toadstool. He was my favorite. So those are some interesting facts about me that you might not have known, or that you might have known, or you know, some of you might have learned something new about me that you've had me for 4 years. I don't know. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and please stay safe. Evacuate if you need to. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't end up stuck on the roads because everybody else has waited to evacuate. My family and I, my sons and I will probably go to Waco, which is where my parents live now. So we will be safe and sound. So I want you to be safe and sound. Please don't hesitate to email me, reach out if you have any questions or concerns. I will be still checking my email all week long, even though we're not in school. So if you need anything, please let me know. And you guys take care, and I'm gonna end this so that way it's not too long. And I guess we'll talk again officially on Monday, okay? Bye guys.